Why, hello there everybody, and welcome to another video brought to you by VintageElectronicsGeek.com. I am Jack. I don't know, you could be Jack. This video is another test video and raw video, meaning it's going to be purely unedited and uploaded as is. Today's video is being recorded on my brand new Samsung S8 cell phone, which is nice in one sense, but sucks in another. I say sucks because this thing is embedded by Google and all of their wares. Yes, I do understand Android is a Google concept created by Google. But if I wanted a Google phone, I'd have bought a Google phone. So I got a Samsung. So unfortunately, at this point, it don't appear you could rip Google out by the wires. But it is what it is for now, I reckon. Also find that a lot of the newer applications are just so peppered with advertisements. It sucks. I think after this, I'm going to see if I can get me like, a 1985 bag phone or something. Yes, I know they don't support those anymore. But the moral of the story is, it sucks. Video and photos appear to look really nice from what I could tell. This is my second video I shot, and I think the audio on them sounds really good for what they are. Really impressed. Has a lot of manual controls. Anyway, this video is not about this dumb phone. It's about me, and it's always going to be about me. No, okay. It's going to be about this junk you're looking at. As stated, test video, straight out of the phone, raw. What does this all mean to you other than utter nonsense? Well, as you know, I'm about ready to go on to a trip, vacation, and taking this phone and all this junk with me. Last test video I did was on my Galaxy S3, updating to this S8. So now, last and only test video done on this camera. So other than testing out the video and the upload process, I'm going to show you some of the gear that I'm taking with me on the trip. Besides this Samsung Galaxy S8. What else are we taking? Gonna take this camera. This camera here is, I guess I should have prepared and got my light right. This camera here is what I do most of my YouTube videos on. When I'm not dorking around with vintage cameras, this is my primary right here. Good camera, really like it. However, it's time to upgrade. Not because I need to, because I want to. Anyway, so we're taking that for a primary video camera. For a backup video camera, of course, I've got the phone. For a still camera, I'm taking this. This is going to be my primary camera, Nikon D7000. This also will do 1080p video. So if I need to, I'll use this thing. Come back to that in just a moment. For my dash cam, I'm taking my No Pro, and this is a really cool video camera. I should be able to stream some video from this and go straight to YouTube. Well, to my phone and then to YouTube. So I'm really not sure how much dash footage I'll cover. But I could anticipate there should be some. I'm only kind of hesitant on that because of the audio. One of the applications with this phone, it does offer video editing. So I'll have to get in there and experiment with it on the fly. So if you don't get any dash cam, then you understand why, for the audio reason. Let's see here. That's my primary camera. For my backup camera, because yes, they do go bad, and I've had problems with that. So ever since that one-time scenario, I went to Arizona for a couple weeks by myself and drove around and had time of my life, except for the about a week and a half into it, my camera goofed up, and so I had to use my cell phone the remainder of the trip, which was not cool. So ever since then, I've always brought a backup camera, and depending on what I'm doing, how long I'm going, etc., will really depend on what camera I do grab for backup. Because I got the new 2017 Jeep, and this time there is 3 of us going. The size of the cab is going to be limited, so I have to be conscious of how much bag and how much gear I take. So what really makes sense on this trip is taking this Nikon D70. It's far from the camera this D7000 is, but the reason I selected it is it will pair nice with all the lenses that I have for this. I do not have to pack any more lenses, and lenses can be big and roomy. So that's why I'm taking this. It does take different batteries. It does take different memory cards. This one here takes a compact card, where that one takes a SD card. No big deal. So we're all packed and ready to go on that. Again, just my backup camera in case my primary goes bad. It should do just fine. Generally on trips, for a pocket camera, I'll take this Canon camera, and say a Sure Shot, nope, not a Sure Shot, Power Shot SX 120. And it's a good little camera for what it is. I like this camera because it's semi-small. It's not exactly fit in your pocket comfortable, but it does work. But what I like about it, that's right, fully manual. And it offers a tripod socket. However, from what I'm seeing with this cell phone, I may not take that camera. I really won't know. Oops, my finger was in the way. Sorry about that. I really won't know until actually maybe the last moment or when I finish packing the bags. I really don't know. The cell phone appears to do okay, but it lacks a tripod mount, and it doesn't have 100% manual controls. Yes, you could do some. You go into pro mode and you could edit some. Oh, the cell phone also takes raw files, so that's kind of cool. But the cell phone does not shoot in aperture priority, or I'm sorry, it has no control for aperture priority, and there's no control for 100% manual. You can control the shutter, the ISO, the white balance, junk like that. But for a geek like me, I don't know. Cell phone might be just fine. So I might save myself a little pocket room and don't have to worry about battery charger, batteries, and card for that. All right, rambled on long enough for that. Lenses I'm taking. Lens that's mounted to this camera right now is a Sigma 18 to 250. It's kind of a general purpose lens. It's a good lens. Bought it brand new, and I've got, well, I bought this whole package brand new. I've got like a bazillion pictures taken on this setup. Honestly, I probably have about 500,000 pictures taken on this camera and that lens, and it's still chugging right along, considering their DSLRs are projected to live for about 100,000 actuations. So definitely got my money's worth out of that. Lenses. I'm taking this Tokina 12 to 24 millimeter f4 lens, and that's f4 all the way through. It's a really awesome lens. It gives you kind of a nice fisheye kind of look at its widest. Taking this Sigma 28 to 105 2.8 millimeter lens. Unfortunately, it's not 2.8 all the way through, but hey, what the heck. My other lens I'm taking is this Nikon 50 millimeter 1.4 f1.14. Sorry about that, my brain just up and died. And good lens. I enjoy that lens as well. I'm also taking, maybe more likely, this 500 millimeter lens. There we go. Knew I'd find it eventually. And that's a really good lens. Nice and light. So that's all the camera junk I'm taking outside of, I'm taking a tripod for video, a tripod for still photography. I'm taking a monopod. I'm taking a 12-inch reflector. All the chargers, batteries, cards, blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. I had purchased a little adapter here for my cell phone to plug in my lapel mic. That way, when I did video with my cell phone, I could get some really good audio, some forward audio, as well as try to help cut down on wind noise. Unfortunately, that did not work. But I'm going to take it with me just in case. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I've gone through the phone 100 times and I didn't see any configuration in there. But hey, you never know. I'm also taking a voice recorder. I do this so I can hook up a lapel microphone and pull audio from it, and then later sync it in post and get better audio. Have a external microphone for this. I'll be well, using if I do video, so I could help sync up with that if I do pull audio from that. For this, I have a shotgun mic and I have a light, so in scenarios where I need more light and I don't need the mic, I could switch over. It does have a hot shoe right here. Let's see here. My sister is taking this camera. This is her camera. There we go. There's the model number. So that's a good little camera. She'll be using that for taking stills. This also does 720 HD. She's borrowing my Kodak ZX. What is it? ZX1. Doug, if you're watching, this is the same camera you got. Doug's Electronic Workbench. Had to work that out in my head. I was going to say derp, but it's not derp. So that's what this camera is. She's going to borrow that, and she's going to borrow my handle. You've seen this handle in an earlier video of mine. Good handle. Works awesome for what it is, especially when you're dealing with these little cameras. The wife has taken her Fujifilm bridge camera. Don't remember the model number on it, and I don't have that right handy. So, I think at this point, this might conclude the video. Along the way, you're probably not going to see anything from any of these cameras. I think all the video is going to be pulled from the Samsung S8. That way I could push it immediately out to YouTube. And I do want to apologize to those that we support each other on YouTube. You watch my videos, I watch your videos, comment, etc., etc. I have not had any time at all this week to do it. We needed to be in a certain area along the trip. Things got changed for that time frame, so we had to reschedule. Or the time frame is going to be the same on the trip, but the dates that we have to do things had to go back and replot the entire trip. And so I was extremely consumed with that. Did not have any time to do YouTube. So that, I do apologize. I had to prioritize, and my trip came first. I will watch your videos when I do get back. I know I'm going to have a lot of videos to catch up on. So when you start seeing responses back from me, and do understand, I'm trying to do just that, catch up. I want to thank all my subscribers, new and old. I appreciate it. My trip. Wanted to talk about my trip real quick. When is it going to happen? Very, very, very soon. In fact, this is going to be my last video I post until my trip. Today is Monday, and this video will probably go live right after I shoot it. I'll push it. By the weekend, we should be on our way on our trip. 5,000-mile round trip, a lot of states. Where are we going, you're wondering? Well, let me verbalize it to you. I'm not going to verbalize all the cities because there's going to be a plethora of stops. I don't have my itinerary right handy with me, so I'm going to tell you the states, and I hope I hit them all. Grab pencil, paper, and write it down. Here we go. No graphics. Some of you know I reside in California, so obviously, guess where we're going to start off? That's right, in California. Because the trip had to be redone, we're going backwards on the trip. We're going to Arizona. So we're going to travel through Nevada. We're going to go to Arizona. And I might not have all these states in their chronological order, so don't chime in and say I got them backwards. But something very similar to this. How's that? California, start. Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, No, I think we're going to do Texas first. I'm going to be all over Oklahoma. So let's just say Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Wyoming, I think. Whatever's above Missouri. No, I take that back. From Missouri, we're going to Kansas. Gosh, now Wyoming's in there somewhere. We're going to do Wyoming. Kansas. Colorado. Utah. Drop down back into top of Nevada. And I will probably conclude the video in at about Reno. One of our last stops is in Reno, Nevada. And then back into California. I may conclude it as we're passing over the state line, but not sure at this point where I'm going to stop it, as well as start the video. So anyway, hope I didn't confuse you on all those stops as I confused myself. I'm going to conclude this video now, and hope you enjoy the trip with me. There is, like I said, a lot of stops that we're doing. Hopefully I can get most of it uploaded, most of it shot, and you get to enjoy as much of it as I possibly can. Anyway, talk to you later. 7.3s for those that are into that. Oh, forgot to say 7.3s, OM, 7.3s. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video, which will be on the road. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. See ya. Stole that from you, Doug. Bye.